is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Thursday's check-in. I am back in Las Vegas, and since last week Thursday's check-in, which I believe was in Costa Rica, I went straight into teaching and doing a pop-up, and that was at Melrose, and it was a pretty good day for me. It was actually a slow morning, and then towards like 12 o'clock, a few hours after the market opened, it got really busy for me, and then at the end of the market day it was very quiet. This coming Sunday I will be at the Rose Bowl big open market, so that is the second Sunday of the month, and this time I am going to be a little bit more up. I am going to try a corner spot. I do have to pay more, but with my sun catchers I like to be able to have them be seen. When I'm sandwiched between two vendors, you can't really see the sun catchers, and I like to be able to have some space. So we'll see how it is, because I'm gonna be in that spot for a minimum of 3 months. And that market is from 5 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So if you're in Southern California and would like to come and see the shop and see all of my handmade goods, including grandma's, you can come down, and it is $20 before 9 and $10 from 9 till closing to get in. So that is where I'm gonna be this coming week. And since last week Thursday's check-in, I did come home to a few plants that were not happy. In fact, I did bring one of my Sansevieras here because a section of the mother plant that was brought over to this collection is thriving, growing, doing really good. But for whatever reason, the rest of the mother plant in Santa Monica was just not happy. I feel like my variegated Sansevieras do not like Santa Monica. They rather be in Las Vegas. So I am going to put them back together, and they're gonna just live here full time. It's outside, I'll do that, and I'll just share me doing that towards the end of the video. Nothing too crazy. I just need to put them back together and it'll live here. I got a brand new bag of cactus succulent mixed soil that'll just live here, because for the most part the collection here, besides like Dracaenas and Sansevierias, for the most part are cacti and succulents. That is the plants that do really well in the Las Vegas collective. So we'll see how that goes. It's super bright outside, so that's why I'm filming here, and you can still be able to see me. I just wanted to share with you one of the pieces I created right before traveling. And here there's the Aeonium blooms, Cressula ovata blooms, and Echeveria blooms with my asparagus fern, and just something really simple on the bottom here. So this is just my piece that I wanted to show for today's Thursday's check-in. But that's pretty much it. I'm here for the work week, so nothing really plant related. I do want to share with you though what I just seen. Coming home from grocery shopping, I decided to stop by my neighborhood big box store and my neighborhood nursery to see what plant life was looking like this time of year as we enter March. And it's very disappointing, to say the least. And I know I say that on both of the channels, but plant life here in Las Vegas is really tough. I think if you are a collector in this part of the world, you are either going to other states and cities to plant shop, or you're shopping online, because the selection here is not the greatest selection, and on top of that they're common plants if you do find a plant in good condition. So that's kind of what I see with plant life. So I'll share with you the footage that I grabbed walking through these two locations, and then we'll come back here to wrap up today's video. Alright, let's see what my neighborhood garden center has. On the way home from grocery shopping, and it looks like they have, look, Amax. Wow, I've seen these. Not bad. I believe this is the pseudo zigzag euphorbia, but I have the variegata one. Whoa, you guys know how much I like these guys. The crested Eve's needle. All right, let's look what else they have. Haven't been in this garden center. First time. This is in my neighborhood. kind of curious to see what their houseplant section looks like. Aeoniums. I want to see where their discount section is. Alright, let's see what they have in here. I'm looking for plant stands. So pretty. You guys always say that the Raven ZZs and these big box stores, and they just have the regular all green ones here in Las Vegas. Sansevierias. Plant abuse. I don't know why they keep doing that. Okay guys, this is what my local neighborhood big box store has to offer. All common plants. No interesting gems. Anthuriums, bromeliads, pre-made little gardens, and fake plants. That's it. Alright, and we're back at my neighborhood plant nursery. I came for cactus succulent mix. Let's see what's going on here since the last time I was in here. They got lots of sansevierias. Whoa, look at the spider plants. Peperomia.
About 20 pounds.
Alright. Alright. Dracaenas. Sansevierias. Ooh, looking kind of sad. Look at these philodendrons, also looking kind of sad. Has potential, but whew, rough condition. They need a markdown section. Peperomia watermelon. This is an interesting shape of string of hearts. String of arrows. Never seen this before. Looks overwatered, but this is interesting. Never seen a string of arrows. Comment down below. It's the only one left. Ooh, looking rough. Wow. Rough conditions here. Wow. Ooh. Sad looking. Alright. Ooh, plant abuse. Plant life in Vegas is pretty hard. So that is everything that I seen walking through my neighborhood big box store and my neighborhood plant nursery. These two locations are like maybe 2 miles down the street from me in opposite directions. And I was hoping to see something interesting, or maybe I could rescue something, but this big box store didn't have a clearance section. And the only plant that I was interested in my neighborhood nursery was the string of, I think, arrows, I think is what they called it. I've never seen that plant before. I actually like walked up to it and I was like, oh, this looks like a string of hearts. And then I was like, oh, it looks funny though. And then I was like, oh, a string of arrows. So comment down below if you ever seen that plant. I did post a story on my plant Instagram about the plant, but the only thing what made me not purchase it was, one, it was the only last one available, but it was like in just not good condition and it wasn't marked down. And I feel like my neighborhood plant nursery really needs to have a clearance section, because most of the plants there are like half dead, struggling, and not in good full price selling condition. So comment down below if your neighborhood plant nursery has a clearance section, because out of all the plant nurseries I've been to in different parts of California and Las Vegas and around the world, there's really not any plant nurseries I come across that has a clearance section except one in Southern California, and I think the prices are still expensive. But that's just what I see and take notice of the plants in Las Vegas. And my string of my two Senecio that I did get in a previous Thursday check-in, going through another big box store's clearance section. They're now living in the back corner, like gazebo area of our backyard. Grandma, you said it's doing good, right?
Right across.
I know, I just seen it. I went out there to check on it. So it's loving life outside in that shady area this time of year, but when it gets more hot in the summer, it's gonna come inside and it'll just live here full time. So that's kind of it. We'll go outside. I'll put the Sansevieria Sayuri back together. I'll try to save what I can that we're struggling in the Santa Monica collective. That's very unfortunate, but I just feel like that's one thing I can take notice of my variegated Sansevierias in Santa Monica. They do not like living there. The rest of the Sansevierias there are doing fine, so they're just gonna stay as is, or I might bring 1 or 2 more to this collective. We'll see. But that is gonna wrap up today's video. Just a short, sweet aloha, hello from Las Vegas, Nevada. And by the time next week Thursday check-in comes, I will be back in Santa Monica, so maybe I can share some plant updates. Maybe I'll go to my neighborhood plant nurseries, because I haven't gone to any of them in a while, just to see what is going on. There was a big cactus succulent plant show over the weekend in like the southern part of Southern California, maybe like 30 miles south of me. But because I just got back from Costa Rica the night before and I had to get up really early to teach, I decided to not go to that and to go home to take care of my current collection, because I do feel sorry for my plants. So that was a tough decision to do, because I really wanted to go to that show because it's an annual thing, so it doesn't happen often. But it would have been interesting to walk through to see the cacti and succulents. But I have a huge collection and I will be back with that collection in a couple of days. And I think once Rose Bowl weekend is done, I can go back out into the patio and then I'll go through the whole collection and see how they're doing, because I know a few houseplants was not happy with me being away in Costa Rica, but a bunch of cacti and succulents are in bloom for me, and Bob Marley is about to give me, I think, 7 blooms. So hopefully it'll bloom for me before I go to Brazil at the end of next month, because I hate to not be able to catch the blooms. So that's gonna wrap up today's video. Just a hello, checking in, and I'm gonna try to keep this as positive as possible, because I want my channels to be an outlet of just kind of like escapism. I know I do share like my life on the vlog channel, but I do want to say that I've been watching the news on what's going on the opposite side of the world ever since all that started, and it's very sad and very hard to wake up and do daily life knowing what's going on in that part of the world. So it's very, very sad. and hopefully things will get better soon. So that is gonna wrap up today's video. I will be vlogging all of my daily adventures as usual on the vlog channel. This channel finally celebrated 1,000 videos. I can't believe it. And the vlog channel is going into almost 700 videos. So lots of content for you to watch. So if you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads. Between the main channel and the vlog channel, you get a video each and every day. If you're interested in any of my resin work from small to large, or any of grandma's handmade goods, she's sewing more aprons and things like that, you can reach out to me on Instagram, Planting with Jewelyn, Jewel of Hawaii. If you're not in my area, or you're more than welcome to come to any of my pop-ups I announce on Thursdays, where you can find me throughout the week with the shop. I will see you next week Thursday back in Santa Monica. Until next time, aloha from the 9th Island, Las Vegas, Nevada. Bye. Have my aprons here. They're all in Santa Monica, and I don't have a potting tray here, so I'm just improvising, and I just have a trash bag on the countertop. This is the condition of my Sansevieria Sayuri that I brought over a while back. It's doing really good, but you'll see here the one that I left back in Santa Monica, it's just like there's one section here that's not doing good, so I decided to bring it here to Las Vegas, and they'll be reunited and living in one planter together. So we'll just take it out. I have a planter here. This brand, Black Gold, is carried in my neighborhood plant nursery, so I have that here. I don't even have any tools here. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna have to improvise here without making a mess. And I'm wearing a white crop top. Not the smartest thing, but before I move on to anything else in my day, like eating lunch, taking care of myself, I need to take care of this plant because it came bare root from yesterday. Go section by section and try to save what I can. nice and cozy together. I don't like this section. I'll probably cut this and propagate it. Here's the final look in one of my planters that I bought a while ago in a Las Vegas plant haul. So hopefully it'll love living back together again, and hopefully I'm able to keep the sections in Santa Monica from not dying, and they'll be happy here with the Las Vegas collective.